Hey, hey, how are ya? I think I'm on. Now I've changed all my settings tonight because of course Facebook's not cooperating. Why won't it cooperate? I don't know. Hey, I think this is working. We'll see. Let me put the rest of my views the way it should be. Hi, hi. So tonight we're doing Scrappy. I know I'm on a lot later than I intended. Life is life. And I still decided, even though it's late tonight, I'm still gonna come on and say hi. I'm not going to check for any comments. I'm not tagging. I'm doing none of that. I'm just rolling with what it is. Actually, I still will put the phone on in case there's some stuff happening. Hang on. Oh, I'm tired tonight, kids. Oh. Anyway. We having fun yet? Of course, my sinuses are bugging me. It is what it is. Alright, so we're diving in. I'm going to work on some of my planner for tonight. This is one of my sheets for my planner, actually. And it's from scrap paper. This is some flyers I made last year that I ended up not using at all. So it's like, yeah, that's quite a waste of paper. But I was able to still use it for the planners. So we're going to do this tonight because it's a good idea. And I miss crafting. I've been super duper busy. Life and life. And I want to get back to getting into a groove again. Even though I'm late tonight, I still want to get into my groove. So here we are. So I usually have papers pre-cut ahead, so I know kind of what the heck I'm doing. So I'm just going to pull out my bundles that I already have pre-planned. And some of this is from the weekend, from the trunk sale when I was doing a whole bunch of my own crafting. So lots of fun. I actually got a lot done at the trunk sale, which is really good. Alright, so I've got all that as I'm trying to move stuff somewhere else safely. It's not going as well. Oh, such is life. Anyway, yeah, so I'll come on for a bit, and I'll just kind of see where I end up going here. So, first things first is I do a strip of paper all across the top. Oh, my sinuses are bugging me again. Lovely. So I just want to measure to see how far up to put the adhesive. Yeah, my sinuses are super bugging me. Let me find my Kleenex here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. They've been sensitive since the weekend, since the root canal last week, so that kind of sucks. Oh, and then we'll add this piece. And it's okay if it covers the holes. Actually, by doing this, it strengthens my paper anyway, so it's a bit of a good thing. And then I've got lots of these strips, so it's a lengthy labor of love to work on this right now. But I just feel like doing it right now. And I trim as needed. Ooh, and I know I'm using my big adhesive because I still have not pulled out a refill for the Seal Plus. Go figure. You know, that's how much I've been that busy. It's just been go, go, go. So I gotta make some self-care time for me. And that's what tonight is partially. It's just, you know what, even though it's late, still get my butt on here, do a little bit of crafting. And there we go. That strip is done. Then we go on the back side. We cover that entire back side in Scrappy Land. My favorite thing to do. And I trim as we go. So I usually have 6 colors out. Or whatever, you know. Kind of go with the rule of 6. Seems to work for me. And I put a whole bunch of adhesive 3 times, and then I add as needed, which I will be adding a lot of. And I just enjoy the scrappy process, even if it takes a while. It's my thing. I like it. So the last piece I did, I actually counted. It was over 60 little pieces of paper that I used to cover the whole thing. So that was actually pretty cool. So I wonder what tonight's going to be. How many pieces? I'm actually curious how long it takes me to do one of these. So good to know for planning, because I have a lot of pages to cover up to make progress on. And for me, it just makes my planner look more interesting for me visually. That looks really pretty by having these recycled pages done up. I need to add more pages actually. So, oh, this piece is done. No, I gotta add a color in the short. Oh, good, I'm on my 5. Alright, let's add a color. Oh my goodness, sleep time. So now I gotta cut some paper. So again, these are from the weekend because I was doing a lot of die cutting, which for me is still enjoyable. Oh, goodness. And I keep a box of all these scraps ready in, not so much in sequence order, but paired up for the color schemes. That way I can try to use up a whole whack of them. And even if I get one tiny piece of scrap from a piece, it's still worth it. Because I can certainly use them for the Scrappy technique. It's just these ones I don't have pre-cut ready to go. So I gotta do them as I go. And that's all good. And yes, they are a little hard to cut when they're small pieces, but it's all good. Lots and lots to do. Trying to pick it up as I go. I'm having a hell of a time here. Oh, of course I am sleepy. Alright, one more piece, and then we'll have to, I wonder how many times I have to keep cutting for throughout this entire Scrappy. We'll see. Because some of these are double-sided, so I count that as 2. That way I can alternate the colors. Yes, we are live, Evelyn, if you can believe that or not. I'm on really late tonight. I don't know what time that came through, but that's all good. Oh, I'm just really sleepy. Alright, here we go. More Scrappy. Yeah, I decided to kick my butt to come on super late. Because I miss doing this. And it's like, I gotta figure out my life and schedule. Things are a little chaotic these days, so. Oh wait, I need to add a piece. Duh. Hold up. I got the wrong piece going. There we go. So I totally forgot we need a 6. Rules of 6. Why rules of 6? I don't know. It's just what I've decided. It works for me. And this beigey color is almost depleted. I've been using that beige for a long, long time, so it'll be nice to knock it out. And yeah, some people might think this is like a really boring project. For me, it's a lot of labor involved, but worth it at the end, because then it makes my planner pages super, super really nice. So Evelyn's got done eating. She's got to fill up the cat's water fountain here in a minute. Okay, hey, all good. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on for, to be honest. But I'll be here for a little while. Just enough to cover this sheet is the quest. And then I'll be logging off. Just enough to do some Scrappy. So there's the Scrappy coming along. There we go. And then really just keep going and going and going. Alright, so another row done. And I trim as I go. Just makes it nicer. I got hair on the table apparently. Come in. Alright, cut that one. Yeah, it takes a lot of cutting to work on this. For all the scrappies. And it's interesting when it's small pieces, but if it's small pieces, it just takes a really long time, guys. So yes, I get drained doing this over and over and over. But that way you get a bit of an idea of my creative chaos at home and how it works for my stuff. Because I've been starting to decorate my planner pages, which makes, here's the thing, here's the difference between with planner pages if you decorate or don't decorate. If you decorate it, it feels more personal. It feels like it's mine. So I really do like decorating them. And this one's coming up like really stupidly crooked, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. I'm having a heck of a time laying these in. And it does take a lot of adhesive to work on this. So I do recommend have a lot of adhesive. And it's going to stick to you and everything. And then just keep going. So another row. Good to go. Yeah, it's a little crooked on this one tonight, but that's okay. It's my planner sheets. And it makes every page unique, because they're never all going to be identical, because all the pieces are different sizes. It makes it super, super unique. because these little pieces will deplete as we go. Okay, so I got a bit of a dilemma because I've got a small piece. These are too small for what I'm trying to do. Just cut one, insert, and we're good to go. That should work. Sometimes you gotta modify some of the pieces because if it's just too short, it just messes it up a little bit. I'm just double checking that these are full pieces as we go. That they don't have any cuts in them or indentations because it just messes up the thing if they're too wild looking. Because I've done Scrappy with them more wild and it looks like crap. And it looks like we're gonna need some more paper soon. So this one's about to deplete next round. There we go. Oh, this one's going to stretch just a tiny bit longer. It's a bit of a good thing. There we go. Alright, so we got add a color. So how long? Okay, we're almost 20 minutes in. Still a ways to go. And we're about, what, halfway? Oh, yeah? Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. I'll have to get back on. Just been too wonky these days. Can you tell I'm tired? Ooh. Ooh. And I'm definitely off my game today. Too tired. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I need a nap. But yeah, as soon as I'm done covering that Scrappy, I'm going to bed. Hey, Elaine. I know I'm on really late tonight. I know. I just felt like coming on late. I'm doing Scrappy. I'll show you all shortly what it is. Just getting a lot more paper cut here. down to 1/2 inch, which is my preferred size. Alright, I still got another piece to cut for that color batch. So in the news of Stampin' Up! World, we've got some promotions this month starting today. We've got 3 new kits added to the website for you guys to check out. Have a look, let me know what you think. And then we have also a couple promotions. So we have the last chance items have been refreshed. There's been some items added to it, and including old Celebration stuff that we must still have some inventory on, because unfortunately Celebration is no more. We're not doing it in the new year. We're doing a whole new thing coming up, so details to follow on the new stuff. But in the meantime, there's some goodies in the clearance bin, the last chance bin of Celebration stuff. And we have a color sale for the 2025 to 2027 in colors. So any products pertaining to those colors. What's interesting, that could be the ink, the blends, the markers. It could be designer series paper, could be projects. It's a whole whack of options. I'm just going to use a smaller piece here that pertains to the ink colors, including kits, including one of the newest kits actually is on sale because it features some of the colors. So that's pretty cool. So I was like, one of the brand new kits is already on sale. What the heck? Oh, yeah, because it was been added. So that's got a little dip in that piece, but that's okay. I'm just going to use it. So that's more or less what's new in the Stampin' Up! World, if that intrigues anybody. And as demos, what's new in the world of demos is we can start pre-ordering for the new catalog coming up. And that I did, although I'm not sure if I remember to click into it in my complimentary catalog. I'll have to check into that. I hope I did. I can't remember right now, because it was more of an impulse shopping spree this morning. Yeah, but it's all good. Oh, Elaine, you put in your order. That's cool. What'd you get, if you want to tell us? I made a small pre-order myself. I got 2 goodies that I feel are really going to benefit me for the part of it's holiday season. Part of it is I just got to get it. So I made a quick decision. Didn't put too much thought into it. Jumped in, got some goodies, moved on, and here we are. And I will obviously share when it's time to do so, because I would love to show you guys what I got in my pre-order. That will come soon. Ooh, anyway, I admit I'm tired. This sheet's come on quite nicely, and this is just to go into my planner. And this sheet pertains to my recycling weekly reminders, because tomorrow night's recycle night. It's usually tonight, but it's pushed back because of the holiday, the semi-holiday weekend. I mean, it's semi-holiday. Holiday for some, not for me. But yeah, we're getting there. Alright, and another round. And then that beige paper is gonna go. Almost. Okay, we got another round after. I've had that beige paper. That beige paper is left over from the winter season. I was using the Sweetest Star bundle. That's where that beige paper came from, which is kind of funny that I still have it after all this time. Alright, so then that. But yeah, I'm getting there here. Okay, got that. Another piece here. Flip over, cut. Bring over. I'm seeing a consistency with some of these pieces, but that's okay. Alright, cut another little piece here. So you're curious how many pieces of paper, little strips, does this take? I'm gonna count at the end to be able to pull off a little Scrappy. Alright, that tan is finally done. It's been a long time coming. Or beige, or whatever color it is. Yeah, almost. Actually, I'll use one of the small ones here to help kill that off. Alrighty. So we're gonna need another color. It's come along quite nicely. Doesn't that just look cool? For like the back of my sheet just has that neat design look to it. Alright, let's bring in another color. So I've got some of those because I've almost used up my paper from the weekend that I was using to make more totes, 3D totes, which people loved actually at the trunk sale. People were really, really liking them. Still a tough crowd, but they liked them. Whew. Yeah, gotta love sneezies. I've been sneezing for days. Ugh. Getting tired of sneezing. Me too. I love the Scrappy as well. It's just, it takes a while to make them. If you don't have the paper cut, and then you run the snags, and you gotta keep going. It just takes a while. So, I'm tired, guys. But, I just came up with this tonight, because I'm like, I'm kind of, I got a project on the go for the August class, and I was just creatively, my brain's not even here. So these work with really good, you know, trying to do something creative to kind of get creatively going. Elaine says, thanks, but to bless me. The 3 bright colors and ribbon and blends and the strawberry cardstock, the birthday paper and stickers, and a few other things. So getting a new caddy. Oh, and a new pastel colors kit. Ooh, I don't remember the pastel colors kit. I'll have to look into that. Alright, I gotta find my Kleenex here. Ooh, my sinuses. Sunday, I was really, really sick. Just sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. It was like, ugh, not fun. I'm doing better, but I still have moments of like, I still feel like crap. Alright, there's this. So we're almost done. And that way I've got some paper prepped for the next round, for the next time I do this, which will be in a day or so. I try, on the weekend, I try to do these once a day, on the weekend. During the week, not so much, but I might step it up a little more because I've got a lot of pages to do this too in my planner. Unfortunately, it makes my pages thicker, which is sometimes a bad thing when my planners, both my planners are overflowing. But that's okay. But like I say, it makes my planners feel more personal and more with it when it's my planner versus some store-bought, you know, whatever. So gives me more meaning, more care into them. Obviously, a labor of love. Just counting how many pieces I've used, because I technically have 7 out, but I'm not going to use the flip side for the red. Heck no. Just not going to happen. Alright, last round here. And then we're done. Because I also measured the table, that little piece at the end, which is too small still. But that's okay. I always lay it underneath where I'm going to go. That way I can see how much adhesive I need to put down. Super handy. Oh, it's called Brighten Your Day. Oh, that's a pretty one. I did see that. I couldn't remember what it was. Because I just posted it online tonight, but I didn't look at it too closely because, like, my brain's a little, like, bedtime. But that one is really pretty. Oh, I've depleted the color. Huh. Alrighty. Well, I will have to cut more paper another day. Just not tonight. I get my butt to bed. But on here, so it takes me just over a half hour to bang through one of these. That's very interesting. So guesses everyone, how many little strips of pieces of paper did I use in this design? Any guesses, guys? Let me know. And ta-da, she's done. So let me flip over. Trim the excess. Alright, so there we go. This is my, task for recycling or whatever. And then, let me flip this way. This is the back side. Doesn't that look so freaking cool? So how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'll start from here. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 40, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. 78 if you count the sheet. And there we go. That's the answer. 77 little strips to create the Scrappy mode. And yes, that takes a long time. So, nice try, Evelyn. It ain't 45. It's a lot more than that. Alright, so I'm going to pack up my strips. Because, yeah, I am ready for bed. So I only have a little, not too much left of the gray. Probably another couple more rounds of Scrappies and they'll be gone. I have some nice good pieces here. And that way, each time I do it, it looks different. So I love it. Alright guys, I definitely got to go to bed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. I got to click this differently because I'm coming in differently tonight. Let me get my thingy. Where's my thing? Alright, bye everyone.